Well, good afternoon. This is Betty Meredith of the Retirement Resource Center, and I'm happy to be your session host today for the Convergence of Healthcare and Financial Planning with Peter Stahl, CFP, President of Bedrock Business Results. So pre-retirees frequently rank retirement healthcare costs as their top concern. Significant demographic, political, and legislative changes are occurring that require that we as advisors modify how we approach traditional wealth accumulation strategies. Financial advisors must understand the convergence of financial planning and healthcare in order to build a comprehensive retirement income strategy for today's clients. This educational session will clearly lay out the challenges and solutions, including Medicare, health savings accounts, and realistic healthcare costs. Peter Stahl is a certified financial planner and president of Bedrock Business Results. He has 30 years of experience in financial services industry, where he has built a recognized track record of integrity and success. And he is a sought-after speaker that has delivered training and resources to financial advisors and their clients across the United States and internationally. So Peter, welcome to the program. Thank you for being here with us today, and we'll now turn it over to you.
Great. Thank you very much, Betty, and thank you to Shelley. Appreciate the opportunity to talk to you about what is a very important topic within the realm of comprehensive financial planning, and that is the convergence of healthcare and financial planning. So the place to really start our discussion is, if you look at the different learning objectives that we have that Betty reiterated there at the front, we really want to get our arms around how we're going to get a personalized and accurate number into these healthcare costs. We'll take a look at Medicare and some of the key accumulation strategies as we prepare for that with the health savings accounts, and also the important issue, what I like to call custodial care. So the question that I would pose as we start off is, how critical is this? In other words, when I started speaking on this topic, which is 7 years ago, this was really considered out of the box and creative, value-added content that most advisors were really not connecting with their clients. But in the brief 7 years that I've been out addressing this topic, there has been a change. And this particular survey caught my eye when it said that 78% of clients, of individuals, now expect their financial advisor to provide advice on retirement healthcare costs. And the reasons can be somewhat obvious. If you take a look, 80% said we're concerned about it. So it is now ranked as the #1 concern among pre-retirees. And the good news, as I look at that, is people are starting to take the bull by the horn, so to speak. They are starting to factor in healthcare costs into their financial plans, and 56% in this survey said, yes, we have done so. The challenge is most people, when they try to do this on their own, get the number wrong. And as you'd probably anticipate, it's usually grossly underestimating the true cost of healthcare. But it's certainly not just the cost we want to talk about. If we really want to start a discussion on the financial planning issues surrounding retirement healthcare, we do need to start with Medicare. So the alphabet soup, this big federal program that people find so overwhelming and confusing. So the good news is today is, as I understand, as financial advisors, you're not aspiring to be a healthcare consultant with your client, but nonetheless, it is critically important to have a basic understanding of Medicare in order to really prepare your clients for the right wealth accumulation and retirement income strategies that greatly impact Medicare. So the good news here today is I have 2 slides on this particular part of the program, just 2 slides for you to really make you understand and be able to articulate the alphabet soup of Medicare to your clients. The first, what you're looking at now, is really the most common coverage model. This is, I would say, approximately 2/3 of your retiree clients today. This is how they get their health care and retirement. They have original Medicare. Those are the gold circles on the screen. There's 2 parts to it. It is issued by the federal government. You have Part A and Part B. So Part A would get into your hospital coverage, your skilled care, which is not, by the way, long-term care. Skilled care would be a week or 10 days in a rehab following a hospital procedure. Hospice care, your final days or months of life, the care that you receive. B would get into your physician coverage, your outpatient surgeries, even preventative care like a flu shot. So all that comes from original Medicare, Parts A and B, offered through the federal government. It is mandatory, which is somewhat interesting to point out because you don't have any other mandatory expenses when you build out your retirement income plan. But Medicare, there's no private insurance alternative to completely replace Medicare. So whether in part or whole, we will be on Medicare, and it does have costs. So it's a mandatory expense in your client's retirement plan. And I would also put forth is the largest expense that they'll see.